Hello and welcome to the already seventh episode in this series. So for this episode, of course, moving grass, but also after that there is a lot of very good contracts. So I plan to do a lot of contracts in this episode. So there's gonna be a lot of time lapses, but I really need those money as well. As you can see, there's only 1,300 euros on my account. I have still 5,000 liters of milk, so that's gonna save me a bit. But I do believe I have like uh, around 20 grand in contracts, in good contracts. So I'm gonna just focus on that and try to make as much money as I can. In this episode in all of that, but first I have to cut my own grass, so my cow's gonna have everything they need. I'm also seriously thinking about destroying that hayloft and building bunkers, silage bunkers, but I'm not entirely sure if that's a good idea. I'm still thinking about it. Anyway, it's time to speed the things up. And my fields are almost done now. After I'm gonna finish that, there's a couple of contracts that I really want to do because they're gonna provide me with a lot of money. I'm gonna start with mowing because I have equipment for that. Also, I have refueled the tractor because it's definitely needed refueling. And after the mowing contracts, I think I think there is baling contract as well. I'm gonna check on that. I'm not sure. So thankfully that's done. And time to make some more money with contracts. And I think the best thing to do now gonna be just saving up money for the very next cowshed. I think that's just gonna bring the income way more than any dairy stations like this one. I think I'm just gonna when I'm gonna earn enough money to build another cow shed, I'm gonna sell this one to buy some cows for the second cow shed. And then the second cow shed I'm just gonna build on the field number 35 because it's very flat and it's small, and they have from two other fields more than enough grass anyway. Okay, the contracts. Ah, yeah, the banning contract. That's very interesting. I think I'm gonna do just for the bunkers of using that Mercedes. Then there's the cultivating. I will just use equipment from this order because I do believe that's gonna be the biggest cultivator out of those they provide. And fertilizing, no thank you. Yeah, harvesting, no thank you. Hoeing. Actually, that might be interesting to a certain degree. And then mowing, like, yeah, I'm taking all of that. Easy money. Easy money. I'm gonna start with all of those three. And I'm just gonna be able to use my own equipment, so that's just pure money from pure income. The third one. Okay. So I'm gonna use just the rear mower because I was moving with both rear and front, but the front is taking up so much power from the tractor. It just at some points it just slows down to like 9 kilometers per hour. It struggles so badly. It's to the point it's just irritating, to be honest. So okay, gonna start with those two, and then the number 15, which is the largest by far. So yeah, in this episode, there's gonna be a lot of contract work again. But as soon as I'm gonna fill up with adult cows, the second cow shed, I do believe there's not gonna be any need for that anymore. And then I'm gonna think about which way should I lead the farm after that. Because I have started thinking about having pigs as well, because I can just feed them sorghum as well as chickens. So it's just a matter of having a of way of having money for combine harvester, because I do have already cultivator. Cedars, I can get something smaller that's not gonna be that big and expensive. You just make gonna start bringing money really quickly in. So there's that. I'm gonna have to start this way around. Anyway, definitely gonna be speeding this up. Okay, that's the moving contracts done. Now it's time to collect the payment. What I wanted next, cultivating. I'm gonna use these items. Okay. And yeah, I have to do that baling. Just for the I could do this one as well later on. Grant. Anyway. It's time to swap up the machines. Yeah, that's definitely way bigger than the cultivator that I have. Anyway, I'm gonna put on the front weight. Cultivator and Where are the fields? 12, 20, and 19. I'm gonna start with the 12 and now number 12 and number 20. And after that, I'm gonna go for the number in time lapse everything. Okay, so that's the cultivating contracts done. Okay. $25,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. I hope I'm gonna be just as lucky with more contracts next month. Nice. But does it have power output in the front? Can't really tell. Interesting. That's so cool, though. That's so cool. And funny at the same time. At some point I have to have this truck. Like, seriously, I have to have this truck. Let's see. Unfold. Okay, that won't take too long, thankfully. After that, I think, because I have this dairy production with that produces butter. What I'm gonna do, I have found another production of cheese, small cheese production. I'm gonna build that one as well next to the milk production. Well, butter in this case. And I hope it's gonna be using up some good amount of milk each month. I think I have dropped automatic bale drop. And definitely I have to have this truck later on. It's just hilarious that you can use a truck to for a field work. I only wish it had the power output in the front. so I could use mover on this one, which would be absolutely hilarious. Anyway, I'm just gonna speed this up now and after finishing that contract, I'm gonna build that cheese production. I think that's gonna be it for this month. And that's done. Definitely fun. This truck is so cool. I definitely gonna want to have it, even if it doesn't have the front power output. Because later on, I do plan on having chickens, pigs. So I'm gonna be having sorghum. So I still gonna need a truck for other fieldworks, and it's just so cool. I have to have it. Okay, it's time to collect monies. Yeah. There was the tedding contract, but can't really be asked. I just want to see 530 horsepower. No, it's just so cool. Sunshield, front guard, front bumper. Okay, so that's just that. Yeah, at some point, definitely. That's, I do believe, the only one that's gonna be like in the fieldwork spec. That's good. Nothing interesting over here. Okay, time to come back and build the cheese production. And then hopefully I'm gonna have some more income thanks to that. I don't remember if I have any milk left. I guess soon I'm gonna know about that. And back on the farm, gonna drop the mower. Then gonna have to. Okay, that's dropped. How much milk do I have? 6,000 liters. That's absolutely fine then. Okay. Okay. Sheds, production, factories. I do believe it's gonna be some over here. Carpentry, dairy. No, too expensive. Mm. So way too expensive. Ah, Can't really afford it now. Yeah, I could build this one though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this one. So I need some space for that production. I think that's gonna be just good enough. Gonna bring the milk in there. The other ones still have milk in it, so I'm just gonna put all the milk into the second one, into the new production. And I really do hope it's gonna increase my income. Because now I'm gonna have to save money for the second cow shed as fast as possible. So I need gonna need like 60,000, I do believe. Okay. From what I remember. Exactly. I have to open it first, and then I can fill it up with milk. I'm gonna set it for cheese production. I hope it's gonna. This one has more. Does more cycles than the other one. Yes, way more. Good. Butter. I think I want the cheese anyway. Oh, and it has a lot more cycles. So yeah. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna change it to selling straight away. Simply because I don't have any way of transporting it later on my own, and maybe in the future I'm gonna be storing the cheese because, well, it's a cheese, and gonna be selling it at the big price moments to maximize the income. Anyway, it's time to check the how it's gonna perform. Hopefully. Huh. Okay. Why is it not selling anything? That is the question. Definitely used. This one is activated as well. I have no clue what's happening. Butter. It is over here. Cheese as well. Maybe seriously, I'm gonna set it for storing. Hmm. Finances. Owned animals, yes. And there's harvest income, contract income. It's November, okay. November. Owned animals, 18. Production costs. Direct costs of production. Sold products. Okay. Not too much. Water costs. Okay. Not much actually. I thought it's gonna bring in more income than that. Actually, quite underwhelming, to be honest. And okay, 4,000 liters. Okay. Well, I really thought it gonna produce more, because it would be making me more money than that, but I guess the real solution is to actually save for the second cow shed at this point, and from that point on, after filling up with cows the second cow shed, I should start actually making some better money than that. Anyway, that's gonna be that will be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and see you.